Hey guys, welcome back. My name is BC Cook. Thank you for visiting. I do not own rights to this music, so enjoy your wild mix. Listen, so today I'm so excited because this is my first travel show with this beautiful lady here.
Thank you.
Now, listen, guys, if you have not ever seen Wine About It, well, this is your first time. You gotta subscribe. Please subscribe, share, and like. I would so appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. For those of you who know me, you already know me, so you already know what it is, Bobo. So anyway, first thing we gotta do is we gotta introduce Miss T over here. Hello.
Hi, how are you? Thank you.
She's going to give us a little bit of information about her business and what made her be the person that she is today. But we got to first get into this wine, boo-boo. We got to get up in this wine over here. So since this lovely lady provided wine, then we're going to let her introduce the wine that she liked today. Okay? Hold on.
Well, this is, Miss Cook told me that she liked red wine.
Yes.
Myself also, I'm a sweet red wine chick. This is Diasti Rasta.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a red sweet wine of Italy. If it's not from Italy, it's not good. But this is a red sweet wine, which I like. And it's an inexpensive wine as well.
Mm-hmm.
Moscatos are usually, it's a sparkling
Ooh,
dessert
that's
wine.
pretty, yeah. It's got a nice little bubble to it, a lox. Isn't that pretty, guys? A lox diet. I can get country sometimes.
That's nice.
That's a nice, pretty red. Let's do wine, please. Ooh. Very good. Very good. I like
This
that.
is sweet red.
Mm-hmm. Very good. I like that. I like that. That's gonna have to be a keeper, guys. So tell me a little bit about this product that you conjured up and how it made you get to being the most independent person you can be in your life at this moment.
Well, my products came second. First,
Okay.
it was my business. I worked in healthcare for over 20 years. I still do. I'm a healthcare educator.
Mm-hmm.
I teach phlebotomy in my own phlebotomy school.
Awesome.
So I left my job in 2016, February 2016,
Mhm.
and July 2016, I started my own business. And I said, God, I know you have a purpose for me. What is that purpose?
Right.
And I set off and went out on different assignments. And the crazy thing was, on those assignments, I was being paid to sit there,
Mm-hmm.
not knowing while you sit here, you have to do your work.
Mhm.
So I got into aromatology
Mm-hmm.
and dabbled a little bit in herbalism.
Mm-hmm.
So I would write down different recipes, and because I said people can't get away on a vacation 3, 4, 6 times a year,
Right.
but mentally they can get away.
Oh wow.
Close your eyes and mentally you can relax and let yourself drift off for an hour,
Mhm.
15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I'll create an environment where people come to me, get a facial done. I always used to get facials done.
Mm-hmm.
Periodically, I would go get my skin looked at
Mm-hmm.
naturally.
Right.
So I created that. And I would call my clients before they would come to me, and I say, what mood are you in? How you feeling? How was your week? And I would write this down. So when they would come in, I turned my basement into a spa.
Oh wow.
When they would come in, that scent would immediately hit them.
Mm-hmm.
Aromatology is the study of scents and how it affects human behavior.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I went into. And they would come in and start relaxing as soon as they walked through the door. So when they closed their eyes, they didn't even know they drifted off and went to sleep and woke up and said, "Come on, you got me tired, but I feel good." And then later on that year, a friend of mine said, "Tawanda, you should make your own products."
Mm-hmm.
The same thing what you do with your facials, put those into different products for the body.
Right.
For relaxation, pain in the body. I made a pain be gone, and I had type 1 diabetes, and I used to work in the hospital 12-hour shifts, and my feet used to hurt bad. And I'm like, well, I had neuropathy. I didn't have neuropathy. It was just that I needed a new pair of shoes. But I made this, and my mother and father, who suffer from arthritis but not rheumatoid, I said, try this. Let me know how this works. And my father got up jumping around and everything. I said, don't be playing with me because you're trying to tell me. But it really did knock his pain out within a matter of minutes.
Wow.
And different people that I came into, I would rub it on. It knocked it out. So that was when people would come to me and I'm doing a facial massage and they had shoulder pain and neck pain, I would rub it on them. And they were like, what did you rub on me? And I would tell them. Then I just started making products along with my facials and everything.
That's one of the things when we was talking earlier, and I was telling you that I was learning about the oils and stuff like that. I made a pain reliever as well, and I called mine. What did I call mine? Just go away. I think it's just go away pain, or just stop pain, or something like that. But my daughter, she was like, Mom, I want to try it. So I said, okay, because she suffered from migraine headaches. And so she was like, I'm going to try it. Her fiance, she got bad knees and everything. So I was like, all right. So I made it up, and it was in the little bottle and everything. Gave it to her. And she was like, Mom, I don't know what you put in that stuff, but as soon as babe rub it on me or I rub it on her knees, we be out. No, I don't believe it. Cause see, I'm one of those people that I like instant gratification. If I don't see it, if I don't feel it or see it right away, then I'm kind of done with it because it ain't doing nothing for me, But and then a couple of friends of theirs, they tried and they was like, oh my God, that felt so good. When I went home, I went right to sleep, this and that. I was like, oh, okay. So I can understand that.
Yeah, a lot of people want instant gratification and don't know. You have to be committed to it. Consistency, patience, things like that plays a part in it.
I'm one of those people.
It plays a part in it. If you can get instant gratification, hey, stick with it.
Right.
But the best way to go is consistency. Being consistent with what you're doing. It works in the long run.
Right. That's good. But I mean, it feels good to be able to sit and speak with somebody who pretty much, well, you better than me, because listen, I started and then this happened.
Well, that's why I say I am where I was meant to be at.
Yeah.
Because the way how things played out, when I brought my house built from the ground up, I had a choice to pick from 2 different houses. The one house, the model that I saw, the basement wasn't finished, but everything was upstairs, all the bedrooms, everything. The basement just wasn't finished. And I was like, no, I'm not putting no money into the basement, getting the basement. Let's go with the house that's not finished yet, where everything is already finished.
Right.
And once I brought my house was finished in 2013, I left my job in 2016, started my own business, turned my basement into a spa. And I said, if this basement wasn't finished, I wouldn't have the spa down.
That's right.
And I stepped back probably a year or 2 later, and I thought about that, and I said, wow, it was meant for me to get this house. The basement is finished. It was meant for me to start my own business. Me working in corporate America, or I worked in pathology.
Right.
And I learned other people's jobs because I tell my sons that. I said, learn everything that you can learn on the job that you're at. Because you never know when that person is out, you won't have to ask nobody to help them.
That's right.
Because you'll know. You'll be able to do everybody's job. And working, that's what I did. When someone was out, I already knew what to do. I'm one of them people on the job, you don't have to ask me because it's already done. I'm that way on the job and in my personal life.
Right.
Like, I I just take over. Don't tell me to pick that up or sweep. You don't have to ask, it's already done.
Right.
And that's just how I am.
Right.
And I tell people, even when I'm teaching my classes, don't let this be, okay, I'm here. This is a stepping stone to get here. Where I'm at now, this is a stepping stone. It was always in me to say, I want to own the building that I'm working out of.
Oh, yeah.
And 3 years ago, I said, I want to own the building I'm working out of. I own a building that's being prepared for me to run.
Yes! Yes! Awesome sauce! Yes!
Yes, I own a building, and I look at other people who, you know, they're buying, they leasing buildings, and I said, that's good. And I said, what's taking us so long to get our building up and running? I went into business with my realtor. What's taking so long? And she was like, Tawanda, everything is going to fall into place. It's just that they're leasing it. We own this.
Right.
You own, we can go in here and do whatever we want to this
Exactly.
building. We are the owners. And I was like, I own the building I'm working out of.
Yeah.
It's coming. Well, I own it now, but
Yeah,
the
exactly.
paperwork, the permits and everything, that's the hard part and all this stuff like this. But I just land in, I thank God every day that I am able to, He has supplied me with everything that I need that needs to be done.
And just as He will, always.
And I thank Him every day because not only for that, but because of I have type 1 diabetes, and people don't know the things I go through just with that, being able to get up in the morning and I have a paramedics wake me up.
Right.
So I wake up in the morning, I have a big smile on my face, I lay in the bed, my body be aching, but I said, just thank you, God.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I woke up,
Yeah.
eyes open.
Yeah, and I'm able to make it through my day, and you didn't put nothing on me that I couldn't handle.
That's right. That's
so
right.
I thank God for everything.
And so all of that led you to making products.
Yes, it led me to making products and running my business. My oily skin bar, I have normal oily skin. So that bar, people buy and say, oh, I don't use bars on my skin. Some of the bigger skincare companies, they have bars, they don't make it look like a bar, they put it in a jar. Or they want you to buy their cleansers and things like that, and people, you can buy whatever it is you choose to buy. When I was in school for skincare, my instructors will come to me and say, you have some beautiful skin. What do you use on your skin along with the people that were in my class? And I say, my bars that I make, because I know my skin type, I'm putting in there what my skin needs.
Right.
Or with anybody who had oily skin, dry skin, what their skin needs. It's not stripping the skin or anything like that. And a lot of people come to me and say, I'm looking for someone that's my color, that knows my skin. Thank you all for coming. Me, I don't look at color. I look at the skin condition, the skin type. If you have acne, I'm treating the acne. I'm not treating because you're African American or because you're Caucasian, Asian. I'm treating your acne.
Right.
Then if you come to me and you just want to maintain your skin, your natural beauty, then I'm maintaining your natural beauty. And I look at that and see your skin type. Okay, you have oily skin. You should be using oily skin products to help you regulate the oil production in your skin. I'm not going to push no products on you. I'm going to give you my recommendation, and it's up to you to do what you want to do at that point.
Right.
And that's what I give people. I educate people along the way.
Yeah.
I don't, I paint a picture to where as though you and I see the same thing. And I don't talk over no one's head. A lot of people talk over people's head, even going to the doctor. People go to the doctor and don't ask no questions.
Yeah, that's true.
And
that's true.
they'll leave and like my mother go to the doctors and I say, well, they tell you what was this or what was that or did you? No.
And you didn't ask?
And come home and ask me. My family, my niece said, Nana, they call me Nana for short. You should have been a doctor. I said, but I'm not a doctor. She said, Nana, no, really, the things that I talk to you about, and I go to the doctor and they say the same thing. Because I know how, and when I go to the doctors and I look into everything, people call me with different types of skin.
Because you study everything.
Everything. People come to me with different types of skin issues that I've never even heard of, and my goal is to find out what is the cause of it, what's causing it. And if you look at it, different disorders and everything, inflammation.
Yeah.
Inflammation is in everything.
Everything.
Cause of everything, inflammation. So why we can't find a cure for inflammation? I don't know, but
because they have a cure, but it's not a cure for us.
we'll leave that alone. But what can I do to suppress your inflammation? Not suppress your inflammation, but hopefully rid you of the inflammation. Yeah. And that'll be my goal. And discoloration and things like that. That is my goal to do. And
so what products have you conjured up? I like the word conjured.
I have products for, of course, dry skin, oily skin, eczema. What else? Discoloration in the skin, to calm and relax people, individuals. Whatever someone calls me and say, someone else has already called me and asked me about it, and it's in my arsenal of different products that I sell. I don't have the cure for anything. I don't claim to have the cure for anything, but I can help calm you down and help with your issues, your skin issues, and different things like that. Right. And I have products for just about, when people go to my website, they'll look and say, oh my goodness, it's like a candy store. I don't know what to pick. I don't know what to pick. So I tell people, just pick this, and once you come in, we'll talk about it and we'll go from there. Right. And that's what we do. But
so do you sell like what do I want to say? Packages, not packages, what's the word? Bundles.
The packages, I have a facial in a box. The facial in the box, you get 2 bars in there. You get a bar for your skin type or skin condition, and then you'll get another bar. And then it's a moisturizer sunscreen, because everybody should wear sunscreen every day, 365 days a year.
Really?
Sunscreen not only helps with the sun, but sunscreen is also anti-aging. When we go out in the sun pulls the water and the moisture from our skin. It ages us. When you have those negative issues, pimples and things, the sun targets those and makes it worse.
I never knew.
Yes, the sun ages us. Just think about the sun is hot. So when you in a hot sauna or you taking a hot bath, it's pulling the water and the moisture out your skin. So when you get out and you don't put anything on, you extra dry.
Oh yeah.
So you start to look brittle and age your skin. All of that. The sun does all of that. So the sunscreen protects us from all of that. A lot of people don't know how to apply sunscreen correctly. I was one of those people till I was educated and learned the proper way on it. When my son used to go to camp, I would rub him down in sunscreen. He'd come home all broke out, yo. I don't like it, it's hot. So I'm like, I ain't putting this on you no more, didn't. But then once I learned the correct way on how to apply sunscreen, even when my clients come in, I get some clients that come in and they's like, I don't like it, I can't wear it, X, Y, Z, this and the third. So in my mind, I'm not going to tell them when I'm putting their sunscreen on. When I finish their facial and they get up, I say, don't you have your sunscreen? Do you feel heavy or anything? They're like, no. I say, I put it on you. A pea-sized amount, put it on, and you blot it into your skin. You do not force it in. You want your sunscreen and moisturizer to be absorbed into your skin.
I never knew that.
And you don't feel heavy or anything like that. I had one client who come in and she was like, I can't use that. Even I went to my dermatologist and XYZ, this and the third. So I said, okay. So I put her sunscreen. I finished her facial, put her sunscreen moisturizer on. She went home, booked another appointment. I got an email saying such and such just booked another appointment with you. So I don't talk. Some people, when they come in, they don't know my level of education. Right. I'm not someone who just sit and read say, oh, I do this and do it and then push it out. No. Right. When I went into skincare, I went in with knowledge. So I went in to just get my paperwork. my healthcare background helped me to become a medical esthetician
Mm-hmm.
because I read about things. I have books for days,
Mm-hmm.
and I read into books and read into.
Honey, I read a book, I'm going to sleep.
I read what interests me. If it don't have no interest in, if I don't have no interest in like a movie, I won't sleep. I'm out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm doing it for someone, I'll read into it, and that'll take my mind somewhere else, and it'll
Right.
take me in another part of the book
Yeah.
to read about. So, in conversation, just speaking with other people about different things.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people shy away from speaking about their issues or what's going on with them. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I tell everyone I have type 1 diabetes, and this happens because if you and I together and I start acting weird and pass out, I don't know what was wrong with her. She had too much to drink.
Exactly.
That's not what's wrong with her. I think y'all need to check her
Exactly.
face because she told me she has insulin. She takes insulin, so
Right.
that may be an issue.
Right.
Instead of coming to me trying to pump my stomach because I didn't drink too much or something like that. But a lot of people just shy away from sharing their life experience with other people, not knowing what you're going through, someone else is going through. They don't know how to bring it out or talk about it.
And I just did a video about that.
Yeah.
I just put up a video about that, and that video really wasn't based on what I went through, but what I went through was a prime example of parents not listening and paying attention to their children. But I really am so proud of you. Like,
Thank you.
I'm always looking for business owners because I'm a business owner, but I feel like your life can be so much better, even if it's a failed business. With a failed business, sometimes you can end up creating a successful business from the failed business. And so I'm always looking for business owners because that's just, they're my partners. To me, in my mind, they're my partners. You're a business owner. We sisters, girl. But I'm so proud of you. Like, I appreciate you. I haven't tried anything yet. Let me tell y'all something. I was up 3-4 o'clock in the morning looking for people to interview, and I came across this young lady. I was so mad it was 3 o'clock in the morning because I wanted to send her a message so bad. I wanted to call her, but I was like, I ain't gonna call her because she's asleep. She's gonna cuss me out.
That's fine.
But you know, I'm proud of you with your building. I'm proud of you with purchasing your home. Like, I'm so proud of you. You don't even understand. Like, I'm very proud of you. And you keep on doing what you're doing.
I am proud.
Tell the people what the name of your company is.
My business is Organic Facial Experience. I'm a medical day spa. Myself and my business partner, we are opening a high scale spa in Glen Burnie. It's
Awesome.
called Serenity Spa and Wellness, and we are going to be focusing on the whole body wellness.
Right.
The service that we're going to offer, you can't get them. It's like you got to go almost an hour away to get the services. We're going to offer Open System Colonics.
What is that?
Open System Colonics is, a lot of people get colonics done, but they have someone in the room with them, and you rub on the abdomen. It's colon cleansing, hydrocolon therapy.
Okay.
We traveled to San Antonio, Texas. We took a 5-day training course in San Antonio to learn how to work this FDA-approved medical device. And we're bringing it here in Glen Burnie.
Awesome.
And colonics helps with this open system or colonics. It helps with, it's amazing. Like, you have people in your family or people you know that's are addicted to drugs, alcohol. You get this done, 12 sessions, you done detox them.
It's all over.
Sickness in the body, fevers, everything, you get this done, detoxing, it's done.
That's awesome.
Other people have a problem with constipation. I think the older I'm getting in, it comes in. But you get this done along with taking your magnesium, the woman who runs the started it, that lives in San, she has a problem. She had a problem with constipation, and she invented all this.
Wow.
And of course, when I was there, I asked questions.
Mm-hmm.
I asked her questions, and she said, "You do 12 of these sessions and take your magnesium, you won't have." She said, I haven't had a problem since." And different things runs in her family. She's in her 70s now. She said, "I haven't had a problem since."
Wow.
But we'll be offering that. We'll offer a Himalayan. We'll have a Himalayan salt room that helps with arthritis and things of that nature. We'll have infrared sauna, steam shower, but it's going to be wellness for the whole body.
Wow.
And that is called Serenity Spa and Wellness. And then my business is Organic Facial Experience, which I do laser hair removals. The main service or services that I offer has to do with skin rejuvenation and skin repair. And my website is organicfacialexperience.com, and I have a whole list of services and things that I do there. And if you're interested, just visit my website, book an appointment, or you can call me at 443-212-8609. And I am Miss T. My clients call me Miss T. Because a lot of my clients are young and they come in, they be like, "Girl," and I'm like, "Well, you know my son is," and they say, "Your son is how old? How old are you?" And they like, "Oh, Miss T, Miss T." That name just like stuck with me, because people, when I talk to them, when they see me, they think I'm their age till I say something about my son, or I say I've been doing something for over 20 years.
Right.
They like,
Right.
"Over 20 years?
Over
man,
20 years.
you
You
ain't
only
30s,
21.
You in your 30s, aren't you?" I said, "No." My knees don't say that. But yes, that's me, Organic Facial Experience.
So for someone that may decide they want to try to do any of the things that you've decided to do, or that has come to your mind to do, what would you say to them?
When I first started out, I spent a lot of money. I couldn't get money from help from different people, or I asked different people, and a lot of people don't like to share information.
This is so true.
They don't like to share information. I'm someone who will share my information, and whatever you ask me, you try it, and if you get through, you let me know. But study about what you're going, do it the correct way. Get your paperwork. Make sure your business is legitimate.
Right.
Because as we see, what just didn't happen this past year, make sure everything is in line, and look around and research where you're going to with your business.
Right.
You don't want to pour a lot of money in and it don't need to be. I met with a business consultant who used to do my hair years ago, and she said, "Tawana, get you a Google number. You don't need to pay for a phone number. Google number is free," which they didn't changed it now. That Google number is not the same as how it used to be. And now I have 2 phones, which I'm paying for, but it doesn't take a lot of. It does take money. I was going to say it doesn't take, but it does. And you just got to be willing to sacrifice.
Right.
When I stopped working, I was making good money where I was working at, and God said, "I have something else in store for you." I was waiting to hear his directions though. Like he was going to tell me to want to go do this. And I would ask people like, I'm sitting here seriously waiting for God to talk to me and tell me like in a voice. It's like, Tawana, it's not going to work like that. Like, you have to be proactive, but things you do.
He'll show you directions.
And I kept saying, before I went into brick and mortar, I kept saying, I'm going to wait till I do this, and then I'm going to save some money up. I'm going to wait till this, and then save the money. I'm going to wait till this. Then someone said, "No, go to this shop down the street. It's a nice shop. Go in there, try to see how it looks, and you may want to start out there." And I went in there, and I left a job I was on for 3 months. I had went back into the lab and said, "I'm going to work tight." And I said, "All right, I don't know where the first month rent coming from, but I'm going to go in here." And I took a leap of faith.
Wow.
I stepped out on a leap of faith, and I started renting a suite. Then I went into another suite. Then we went into the pandemic. Then I brought my own building after that.
Wow, that's awesome.
But you have to take a leap of faith. You have to, and don't put it off and say you're gonna wait, because that's the devil keep he got a hold on you.
Yeah.
Break loose and take a leap of faith, and that's what I did. I took a leap of faith, and that December 1st was my first month in brick and mortar.
Mm.
And every day after that, every month after that, I was able to pay and to build off of that. And then I look back, even my cousin, when I left Johns Hopkins in 2016, she said, "Tawanda, you ain't working a year?" I said, "No." She said, "What? I couldn't tell." I said, "Just because I was sweating, then nobody see me sweating. You don't let people sweat even though you sweating."
Right.
But I was able, and that's why I thank God every day. I think I have so much to be thankful for, not in a financial blessing,
Mm-hmm.
but just a blessing, period.
Yeah.
A blessing, period. Because I look back and say, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
That's awesome. Well, I want to thank you so much for having
Thank
me.
you. Thank you.
This was my first travel show, y'all, and it was awesome, 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 awesome. I want to thank you for having me. I will probably, get some of your products.
Thank you, thank you. When you reached out to me and said I want to do an interview on you, I said, wow, somebody want to interview me, and she's just starting out, so we helping each other.
Exactly,
So thank you. I
exactly.
appreciate you. Thank you.
But I gotta tell you this one thing. Do you know what you are now? You are part of my bubblegum community. Yes, yes. So listen, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Share, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification button so you'll know next time I come on. Always remember this. Only you matter, because can't nobody change you, baby, but you. Bye.